Hey, this is Rick with Outdoor Emergencies at hikingemergencybeacon.com, and today I want to continue the playlist on the ZOLEO satellite communicator and talk to you about two-way messaging. But wait for the end when I tell you about the top 11 satellite communicators of 2023 and which one may be best for you, because it may be the ZOLEO, it may not be. But I go through and I rank them and I group them. Which ones are all-in-one devices, minimalist type devices, better for hiking, better for ATV. So I run through all those. So watch to the end to see that information. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to leave the ZOLEO up here on my strap. I'm not taking it off. I'm going to use my phone to do everything. And earlier in this playlist, in fact, it was the very first one, I went over what the playlist was going to be, and then SOS, and I went over the device and the buttons. So if you want to know about where things are located on this, check out those videos. You'll see links to that playlist right here and also in the description below. All right, so there's not a whole lot about the two-way messaging, and I just want to walk through it with you because there are some different things here. And on this screen here, I've already gotten messages that I've already created and sent, and we'll take a look at some of those. But real quick, before we go any farther, down at the bottom on the very left, that's the message icon. Then there's the little cloud, be the weather forecast. That's an upcoming video in this playlist. Then there's SOS, and then there is the gear icon, which is the settings on the far right. But on the top, there is basically, there's not a check-in. It's let me just hit it. It's a location share. And there's certain settings here. These are really the settings you want to take a look at before you head out on your trip, or when you're on your trip, you can set these. And yesterday I was doing a test and I had it start automatically on the bottom, and I had location share plus session. And then you can change location, update tone, and no movement update. Now the movement update is important, and I think it's really helpful, because if, like right now, I stop and I'm doing videos, or maybe I'm fishing or something, and I'm in one spot, well, I don't want the track to be set down over and over and over. But you may want yours set or not set. So just test it and keep that in mind. And if you have any questions about it, I'll do my best to answer those questions in the future. But right here on the location update interval, it only goes to 6 minutes, and it does 12 minutes, 30 minutes, hour, 2 hours, 4 hours. I like it on 6 minutes, unless I'm on an all-week-long trip and I'm heading out to western Colorado and it's a 6-7 hour drive, and I'm going to be out all week. Then I'll set it for like an hour, because I don't want so many tracks being set down. But that, you can change these as you want when you're out. All right, so let's get back into there's a check-in, so it's a little check icon. So if you hit that check icon, there was a beep right there. It's automatically then sending that check-in message. And I've got it set so that my location is shared when I send the message out, or I send that check-in message. So it's thinking right now, and I've already got these check-in messages, and I'm going to show you one right here that happened that I had yesterday. And let's take a look at it. Okay, so that's the beep that it went through. There's another one here where I've got a lot of check-in messages, and I think this was actually a hike maybe. No, this was not a hike. I was driving and I was heading up to Roxborough State Park for a hike. And you can see right here. Now I want to tell you that the ZOLEO doesn't do a great job, or navigating is not really a thing it does, but it does have the maps when you're checking in. So right now I can hit on the map, or I can actually minimize it, and then I can see the whole map. Now I can zoom out, and wherever I'm at, whatever I'm doing, I can see where I am on the topo maps. Now there are downloadable topo maps, but I'm going to cover all this in another video. But I can zoom all around the state, and anyway, I can see myself. So there's no tracking for me on this. I can't say, like on this Garmin InReach, the Mini 2, and even on this one here, the Messenger, I can hit track back and it'll take me right back to my starting point. There's nothing like that on this, but when you do the tracking, other people can see your tracks. But then when you have this map here, then you can use it to see where you're at and help you get back to safety. Okay, so my check-in and location share came in, and I can see it on the map right here. I can see my coordinates, and let's just click on those coordinates real quick. Well, it's just taking me to my map. Let me go back. I'm going to close that, and I'm going to hit on the map. It does the same thing. So I can see where I am on the map. If I want, I can zoom out, and I can see that I am at the Dawson's Butte Ranch Open Space Trail. Now the people that I have as my contacts and I'm sharing this with, they can see the same thing. So if they want to know where I'm at, or maybe there's, you know, I'm in trouble and I haven't moved in a day, they can see this, and they can then send these coordinates to the search and rescue teams, and they can also then use these coordinates to come out here themselves. All right, so that's all there is to that. It's super simple. Now the last thing is the plus icon at the top right, and this is where I can pick anybody and I can search for them, and I'm going to search for myself, and let's see what comes up here. Yeah, it has my work, it has my phone number, so I'm going to select my phone number, and so it shows it at the top, and then I'm going to type in a message. We're going to call this one test 3, and you can see how easy it is to type these messages out. It's just as you would when you're texting on your cell phone. So I'm actually going to send this. So it sent it, and then I should get that. In fact, I did. Now I'm getting information faster right here because I am in cell service, and I do just want to remind you real fast that the ZOLEO is great, and the same with this Garmin inReach Messenger. They'll use Wi-Fi cell service and satellite service seamlessly, and they'll automatically change. And so if you're in Wi-Fi or cell service, it's going to go fast. You're going to get that message fast. If you're in satellite service, then you need to have a clear view of the sky, and then you need to give it some time. Now normally it takes 1 minute to 2 minutes, but it could take 5 minutes, but give it time to communicate with the satellites, especially if you're communicating back and forth with somebody. Well, that's all there is to it. If I've forgotten something or you have a question still, leave a comment below and I'll get back to you really fast. Well, please like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications so you'll be alerted as soon as I put out new videos. And if you'd like to support Hiking Emergency Beacon, there's a link in the description below. And again, there will be a link right here for that video for the top 11 satellite communicators of 2023, where I run through all of them. I'll also have it in the description below. I did another video in 2022, and maybe it was the best of or something for 2022. But take a look at both of those, and it'll help give you ideas as to what's the best satellite communicator for you. Are you a camper and you don't need to navigate, or you already have the ability to navigate and you just need to communicate outside cell service? Well, these two devices are some of the best for that. But maybe you're a hiker and a backpacker. Maybe you want an all-in-one device or a minimalist device. Maybe you're a hunter. There's a dog tracker, the Alpha 300 and 200i. Maybe you are an off-roader, ATV. There's the S series or the Tread series, and also the Garmin Montana 700i and 750i. So I run through all of these and I let you know what they do well, what they're best for. And so if I can help you in any way and give you advice and help direct you to not what I like, but what is best for you, I'll do that. So leave a comment below and I will get back with you really quick. Unless I'm out on a long adventure, then sometimes it might be 2 or 3 days or the week, but I really do my best to get back with you in about 3 hours or 6 hours. All right, thanks again for joining me here on Hiking Emergency Beacon, and I will see you back out here in the next video.